Before we begin, take a second to hit that subscribe button and stay connected with us. You never know, one day, a simple coin sitting in your drawer could turn out to be worth a fortune. Now, today's story is about one such coin. A small, unassuming piece of metal that once passed through the hands of millions. The Thailand 5 baht coin from the year 1981. But this particular coin has a story that goes far beyond ordinary change. By the end of this video, you'll understand how something that once bought a cup of tea could today be valued at a staggering $12 million. So, sit back, maybe grab your reading glasses, and let's step into a world where history, mystery, and a bit of luck collide. It's the early 1980s. Thailand is moving fast into modernization, yet holding tight to its royal traditions. The year 1981 marks an important time, a period of transformation, when King Bhumibol Adulyadej, beloved by his people, was leading the nation with wisdom and grace. The Thai Mint was preparing a new series of coins to honor both progress and heritage. Among them, the 5 baht coin stood out, small, silver gray, and practical for daily life. Most coins struck that year were ordinary. Millions were minted, passed from hand to hand, buying bus rides, newspapers, and street snacks. But somewhere within those millions, a very special few were made differently. Not intentionally, but due to a rare minting process or perhaps a test strike meant only for the royal collection. Those few coins, as it turns out, were never meant to circulate. They carried subtle differences invisible to the naked eye, a sharper relief, a slightly different metal composition, and a purity that only experts could recognize. And that's where the legend begins. For decades, collectors around the world have hunted for this mysterious 1981 Thai 5 baht coin. Many claim to have seen it. Some said they once held it, but few could ever prove it. Until one day, a retired gentleman in Chiang Mai was cleaning out his old wooden chest, the same one he had carried with him since his youth, and inside a small pouch, he found a handful of coins from the early 80s. Among them was a 5 baht coin, looking rather ordinary, yet heavier somehow. The man almost tossed it aside, thinking it was just another old coin. But curiosity got the better of him. He took it to a local collector, who immediately noticed something strange. The coin shimmered differently under the light. Its edges were slightly thicker, and the portrait of the king seemed more pronounced. It was later confirmed by numismatists. This was no regular coin. This was one of the prototype strikes, a version so rare that only a handful were believed to exist. The mint had never officially released these into circulation. The story spread like wildfire through the collector community. Offers began pouring in. Initially, people thought it might be worth a few $1,000s, a tidy sum for any collector. But as word got out and experts confirmed its authenticity, the price began to climb. The rarity, the history, the perfection of the minting, everything combined to make it one of the most sought-after coins in Southeast Asia. You see, for older generations, especially men who grew up handling these coins daily, this wasn't just a piece of metal. It was a time machine. It carried memories of youth, of family, of the simpler days when life moved at a slower pace. To hold one again was like shaking hands with the past. Collectors didn't just see a coin. They saw history molded into metal, but the magic of this coin goes even deeper. The design itself carries deep meaning. On one side, the proud portrait of King Bhumibol, facing right, calm yet strong. On the other, the image of the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, Wat Phra Kaib, a sacred symbol of Thailand's spiritual strength. The details were so finely engraved that under magnification, you could almost feel the spirit of craftsmanship behind it. Many say that's why these rare prototypes were created, as a tribute to royal perfection. Some even whisper that the king himself might have seen or held one of these early strikes. Over the years, the few surviving coins have been passed down quietly, sometimes forgotten, sometimes hidden, sometimes rediscovered in old boxes, drawers, or coin jars. Each time one surfaces, it ignites a wave of excitement across the collecting world. Now, you might be wondering, how could a small coin like that reach such an unimaginable value? The answer lies in rarity, demand, and story. There are millions of ordinary 5 baht coins from 1981, but only a few of these special strikes exist. That's what drives collectors to extraordinary lengths. And when something carries both emotional and historical weight, its value can transcend logic. People aren't just buying a coin, they're buying a piece of a nation's soul. Today, one of these coins was recently valued at $12 million, not for its metal, but for its legend. Imagine that. A coin once used for a snack on the streets of Bangkok, now worth more than most homes, more than sports cars, more than many could earn in a lifetime. So, what's the lesson here? Never underestimate what you have tucked away in your drawers or hidden in an old wallet. Sometimes, history waits quietly for someone to notice. And for men of your generation who lived through these years, you might just be sitting on something extraordinary. If you ever come across a 1981 Thai 5 baht coin, don't brush it off. Take a closer look. Feel its weight. Examine its details. You never know. You could be holding a piece of royal history worth millions. And remember, stories like these remind us that value isn't just in gold or silver, but in time, memory, and rarity. The 1981 Thailand 5 baht coin is more than currency. It's a legacy cast in metal. So before you go, make sure to subscribe to this channel. We bring you the untold stories behind rare coins, lost treasures, and the timeless pieces that connect our past to the present. Who knows? Your next story could begin with the sound of a single coin falling into your hand. And that coin might just be worth $12 million.